Okay, so our expected project outcome. We want to create a working LLM that completes its job as intended and is able to adapt to new and different kinds of data. The way that we will make this happen is we will have to start comparing our model that we create to others that have been made before and see if we're performing efficiently or if our model is taking too long to solve the mazes. We want our model to be able to solve these mazes with the most efficient path, but also to see how long it usually takes a model to solve the maze. They will be turned into a format that we will create using a smart AI model that will teach it how to solve the mazes. The way that it'll learn would be through looking at example mazes and then figuring out which is the best possible way to get through these mazes. And we'll proceed to make it better by seeing how it performs with certain mazes and then gradually improve it as it moves on to bigger and more complex mazes. At the end of this project, we want to be able to have a working program / website that can show how our LLM works, and so you can see it in action, because that way other people can try out with different mazes and see how quick or how slow our model will solve the mazes that are provided to them. Our methodology and approach. So our approach is going to be collecting and preparing lots and lots of maze data. So with a different maze that pops up, we will mark how fast or how slow, whether it picked the best approach or the second best or the third best, and see how it performs with different types of mazes. Also, we will be training the model so that it can solve the mazes more efficiently. So solving a maze is one thing, but being able to solve it efficiently makes it a better model. And then as the LLM begins to improve on the types of mazes that it is solving, we will be adding more difficult mazes as it progresses to see if there's any improvement with the model. And we want to make it better. We want to make sure that the model doesn't crash with certain kinds of mazes. Like if there's a maze with no exit, we want to make sure that it can handle that approach and not completely crash the program. We want to make sure that it understands that there could be a maze with an exit, there could be a maze without it, but at the end of the day, reaching from one point to another can also be seen as a type of reaching from beginning to the end of the maze. And so that is our approach that we are going to take when creating this model for a maze. We believe that it is the best approach because it allows the AI model to practice over and over and over and over again so that it can improve on what it already knows and for it to deal with more difficult problems later on.